That's the lone positive. Here comes Marner. Fire and scores! It's 47 seconds in!
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jam NHL Vlogs. And in today's video is the post-game reaction video from the Leafs game we went to back on November 10, 2023 against the Calgary Flames. But before I get to this, I want to watch you guys stop. Please leave a like on this video, scratch out if you're new, hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts on this game I went to. If you guys were at this game, any thoughts and feelings you guys have in general on this post-game reaction video, feel free to leave comments section below. I'd like to hear you guys out there. Alright guys, let's just jump right to it. So I'm going to be starting with my overall thoughts and feelings on this game, so let's just jump right to that first. So yeah, my overall thoughts and feelings, really good to go to Scotiabank Arena again, third game of the season for me for Leafs. Yeah, my third Leafs game of the year. Friday night hockey, all Canadian matchup, Leafs versus Flames. It's always good to see an all Canadian matchup too. It's a little bit different because most times I go to Scotiabank Arena, I always see Leafs play against a team from the US, so a little bit different, all Canadian matchup. I usually don't get to see it too often, but when I do, it's pretty exciting. But yeah, Leafs versus Flames, overall, really good night to go, Friday night. It was a pretty nice day as well. Yeah, it was a really nice day. Yeah, it was cold, but it was pretty nice out. So, yeah, it was a pretty decent day to go to the game. And, yeah, it was a great night to go. I had a great time. And, yeah, it's always good to go on a Friday night. I know I have a terrible record when it comes to Toronto sports games on Friday nights. But, hey, overall, pretty good to go. And, yeah, it was pretty cool. All-Canadian matchup, yeah, that was pretty good. Also, I want to mention about our seats for this game. They were absolutely amazing. Obviously, you guys saw that we went down to the 100 level. Yes, we were in the 100 level again. We were in Platinums again. Same spot I was for the St. Pat's game as well versus the Hurricanes back on March 17th. I also saw the David Ayres game there as well. I think I already mentioned that as well. But, yeah, really good seats. Yeah, they're my dad's boss's seats as well. Yeah, so, I don't usually get to sit there very often either in the Platinums. It's row 9, 120, so it's always good to get to, it's always great when I get to sit there because, you get to see the players up close. And even Ryan Reeves had a huge hit in front of us, too, during the game. Another big thing to know. I think Luke Schenn did something similar last year. He also had a big hit, and the crowd was, chanting, Luke! Too bad he's in Nashville now, but I think he's injured, actually. I think Luke Schenn is actually injured right now, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think Luke Schenn is actually injured right now for Nashville Predators, but yeah, he is in Nashville. Also, Ryan O'Reilly, obviously, we know about him. I don't really want to speak on him, but yeah, those two guys went to Nashville over the summer, unfortunately. But, it is what it is. Again, at the end of the day, like I always say, NHL and just sports in general or business, players are going to come and go. It's just how it is, unfortunately. And, some players stay and some players go. It's just how it goes. It's just a business. The players, at the end of the day, they want their money. And that's why I think that's the main reason why Luke Schenn and Ryan O'Reilly left. They just didn't get the money. I think I know why Ryan O'Reilly left now because of the pressure of Toronto. I guess it makes sense. And Luke Schenn, all that. But anyways, getting off topic. But yeah, great seats. 120, row 9, Platinums. Really good seats. And yeah, they're probably the best seats I've ever gotten at Leafs games. Without a doubt, they're the best seats I've gotten. Because even you can see the Leafs coming out. We're on the Leafs side of the ice too. And for warm-ups, really cool. Really like to see Matthews and Marner in the warm-up as well. Really close. So you get to see them up close. Basically, we're on the Leafs side for everything other than them not scoring. They only shoot once on that side. Yeah, the side that we're on, they only shoot once. But yeah, the visiting team shoots twice, which is a little bit unfortunate. But, it's not too bad. It's okay. It's good. At least you get to see the Leafs during warm-ups up close, and then every time they come out of the ice, when Mike Russ says you're a Toronto Maple Leafs, you see them up close. It's so cool. Honestly, seeing that up close is actually kind of my favorite part. Just seeing them come out of the ice, it's cool. And we're close to the Leafs bench too, so it's a pretty good sign to be on. It's great, and overall the game was pretty good. I liked where we were sitting. It was pretty nice. Seats overall really good, really nice seats. Also, I can't forget to mention this: the Hockey Hall of Fame induction class ceremony. Yes, it was the Hockey Hall of Fame game, obviously, as well. If you guys watch on TV, leave a like on this video if you guys actually watched on TV and leave it in the comments, and what your thoughts of it were. For me, overall, it was a pretty nice ceremony. It was really good. It was a pretty long one. It was around 15 minutes long, and you guys obviously saw that separate video for that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a pretty good ceremony. They had some legends. Obviously, I knew there was going to be at least one female there. There was a couple, female players there, too. Also, we got to see Leafs legend Daryl Sittler and Dave Keon as well, so that was pretty nice to see. And I think one of the goalies as well played for Toronto as well. And then also, even Calgary Flames player had an induction that night. I think his name was Mike Vernon. And I actually noticed, did notice, in the warm up that the Flames were actually wearing Vernon's jersey. I was like, who's Vernon? Because I thought he wasn't I didn't know. I saw the goalie wearing it. I'm like, there's a new guy on Calgary named Vernon now, but no, they were all wearing it because that's their induction class players. So, hey, that's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I mean, that they actually had a Flames player in there too. I guess it makes sense because we're playing against the Calgary Flames, so I guess it makes sense. Too bad the Leafs didn't induct that. I think there was one goalie actually that did play for Toronto. I don't know if it was him or somebody else. I actually forgot the goalie who played for Toronto. But then also obviously got to see Henrik Lundqvist as well. That was the guy I knew for sure. That was the guy I knew who was going to be there. And yeah, probably the most well-known. And yeah, even Ken Hitchcock, the coach. Actually, I'm quite surprised he did a coach too. That's actually pretty interesting. And I actually did remember when he did head coach as well, especially St. Louis. I remember when he was coaching there, right? And I think he coached a few other teams too. You think even the Oilers he did, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, even the Oilers fired their coach, which is surprising because they did beat the Kraken 4-1. If they lost the Kraken, I would have been like, okay, yeah, because they were struggling. They were struggling this year. McDavid. And, Draisaitl, I bet they're not happy about it. I know McDavid's really frustrated about it, too. But yeah, he's from Newmarket, too. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. But, I've been hearing things that McDavid maybe could come to the Leafs. I kind of doubt it. But, if he ever comes to Toronto, that would be sick. I would like to see that one day. But if he does, that would be pretty cool. That would be almost like John Tavares coming to Toronto, coming back to his hometown team. But hopefully we don't get the same thing in Edmonton, like John Tavares came in Long Island and all that. You guys know, the fans booing Islanders fans. But yeah, overall, pretty good ceremony. I liked it. It's different. I've never seen a ceremony like that live before, a huge ceremony like that ever. And that was the first ever time seeing the Hockey Hall of Fame induction class live as well. So, that was pretty cool. Overall, that was really good as well. Also, the Remembrance Day ceremony the next day against Canucks. That one was pretty good as well. Yeah, I did watch that one on TV. They had a moment of silence. They had the guy that plays the thing as well. I don't know if that's called a pipe thing. I don't know what you call that instrument. It's they play it for the Remembrance Day. I don't know what it's called. I think it's something I don't know if pipe is in that name though. I have to look it up, but yeah, that was pretty cool as well. I did watch that one on TV as well. And usually around this time of year, close to mid-November, we always have the Remembrance Day and Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony. And that's why we always play on Friday night too. Also, one more thing I got to mention on the way in as well. I actually saw the TSN thing as well. Yeah, I know they do that as well. They have the TSN thing in the concourse as well. So you guys did get a little bit of a view of that as well. That was pretty cool. I never actually seen the TSN broadcast booth in person before. I actually might have seen a replica in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Speaking of which, I don't know what are the odds of that, right? But yeah, that was pretty cool. I actually never seen TSN broadcasters in person. It's almost like the Blue Jays game, with the Blue Jays Central. It's almost like that. But yeah, it's usually the only night they're actually in the arena. See, when they do the quiz, all that, TSN, yeah, all those guys. But yeah, that was pretty cool to actually see that booth and that broadcast area in person as well. And I know they do it in Scotiabank Arena for only the Hall of Fame game as well. So yeah, that's another thing I almost forgot to mention a note. But yeah, overall pretty good. Canadian matchup, Leafs vs. Flames Hockey Hall of Fame ceremony, really good. Also flags really close to us as well. I did not touch it this time. I think I could have touched it if I reached out far enough, but it was just above us. And I also got some shots of myself on TV as well. I hope you guys enjoyed that as well at the end of the vlog there. But yeah, overall, pretty good game. And yeah, it was a great night to go. Friday night, I know I usually struggle on Fridays, but this game I was pretty excited for, even though we lost 6-3 to Ottawa prior. But yeah, overall, that was a pretty good night. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get into the actual post-game reaction right now. The scoring, so let's get into it. And the Leafs somehow, some way, just barely take the win out of this game. The final score was the Toronto Maple Leafs 5 and the Calgary Flames 4 in a shootout. Yes, it was in a shootout, and I have not seen a shootout in a very, very long time. I think this is only the second shootout I've ever seen in the NHL. I remember my first one was in Buffalo. It was the Blackhawks versus the Sabres on December 19, 2015. The Blackhawks would also won that shootout. They won 3-2 over the Sabres in that shootout. And I think Kane had a goal in it too, the Buffalo kid. Or Buffalo, he's not a kid anymore, but Buffalo guy. But also, there is rumors that he could be signing there, which is a little scary. But, I mean, if he goes there, good for him. I mean, that's his hometown team, If he ends up going there, that's really good for him. But, yeah, a 5-4 game for the Leafs in a shootout. It has been a while since I've seen a shootout. But, yeah, we finally get to see it again. And I'm glad we won. I mean, we came so close to losing. And also shout out to the Flames fans behind us, obviously, that were giving us a hard time. Me and my dad. And, yeah, I also went to this game with my dad as well. Also, apologies for the ending there. It was really blurry. Also, there was a lot of blurring out because there was a little bit of, beep, those words, all the bad words, right? I apologize. If there was one I did not, if there is one that was uncensored, I forgot. I am sorry, guys. But I tried to do my best to censor it all out. But yeah, also, I want to show you guys something before I get into the post-game reaction today. As you can see, I got paper now. I actually did print this out, and I'm actually going to be doing it like this from now on. My handwriting is good, but it's so blurry, but look how organized it is now. I mean, just look at this. I mean, yeah, so you can see right here, you can see Flames, Flames 4, Toronto 5. And you can see, if you guys want to read it, pause if you want to read it. I also even got the shootout stuff. Oh, no, this is the shootout, but yeah, I'm probably going to be doing it like this from now on, just so I can read it a little bit better. I'll put it right there so you guys can still see me, but yeah, overall, pretty good game. It was a pretty exciting game, though. I'm going to be honest. When it was tied, it was a pretty good game. I'm not going to lie. It was pretty exciting once, the Flames tied. I mean, it was unfortunate how it went down. It was not really the best win either. It was kind of an ugly win. I'll explain why in a minute, but yeah, guys. So, I'm going to get into the score and the post-game reaction now, so let's just jump right into it. So, we're going to begin with the first period of play, and the Leafs would get the first goal in this game fairly early in this one, too. It would be by William Nylander, the pizza man himself, getting us free pizza again. Yes, that means free pizza for the Leafs. Scored for us that first period. Also, it was a power play goal, so we also got free Popeye's chicken nuggets. I actually did not redeem any of the food this time, unfortunately. I was gonna maybe do the pizza, but yeah, the code was just not working. I think it's because the scoreboard is you guys saw it in the vlog, it's in a weird spot, so I guess I just couldn't get it. So yeah. And also, yeah. So yeah, pretty much, the scoreboard was just too high, so I guess it was just a weird angle. I couldn't get it. But anyways, William Nylander, the pizza man, would score first in this game. That would be his 8th on the season. It would be unassisted, and that would give the Leafs a 1-0 lead on the power play. So, I mean, really good for William Nylander. He's having himself a great season. He's, I think, still on a big point streak right now. He could be doing the same thing that Marner did last year. So that's pretty special. I mean, I hope we don't trade Nylander, guys. I hope we don't. There is a lot of rumors. I'm hoping we can keep him. If not, that would be really disappointing. But, I mean, if he goes to Chicago like they're saying, that would actually be a good consolation. I mean, honestly, if he's on the Hawks, at least he gets to play with Connor Bedard. So, I mean, at least we get to see something cool like that. And also, I'd be really happy for my grandpa, too, if he went there. But, yeah, if it's anywhere else, that would be really disappointing. But anyways, 1-0 Toronto. Then the next goal in this game would be for the Calgary Flames. Unfortunately, it would be by Connor Zary, his second on the season, and the assist would be by former Leaf Nazem Kadri. Also, that was really cool to see him in the game as well. Forgot to mention that. Yeah, that was really cool to see Kadri again. That would tie the game at 1 apiece. And yeah, Connor Zary, I mean, I don't really know too much about him. I mean, I don't know if he's a younger player, but yeah, that was only his second goal in the season. But good for him, and that would tie things up at 1. But don't worry, guys, the Leafs would be ending up getting the next goal in this game would be by Calle Jarnkrok. And he's on fire. Jarnkrok is on fire also against his former team as well, the Flames. So yeah, Jarnkrok gets one against his former team. That would be his 4th goal on the season. The assist would be by Max Domi and Nick Robertson. That would give the Leafs a 2-1 lead. Pretty good. Jarnkrok has been hot. I mean, that's only his 4th on the year, but he has been pretty hot. He's been doing pretty well. I'm really liking what Jarnkrok has been doing, especially against the Lightning. He did really good in that game too. So, yeah, you got to give Jarnkrok some credit. He's actually doing pretty good this year so far. I'm actually really liking it. So, yeah, good for him. And that would actually be the score after the first period played. So, 2-1 Toronto after 1 period. Pretty good. I mean, also the Flames came really close to scoring as well. As they, at one point, they even, hit the crossbar or something. You can't even hear it. It went ding. And then it just somehow stayed out. I mean, Joseph Wall, I mean, you got to give the brick wall some credit this game. And yeah, Joseph Wall did get the start. He was pretty good. I mean, Wall did really good in this game too. But, I mean, yeah, he did give up the 4 goals. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. But, I mean, Wall did pretty good in the first period. So you got to give him some credit. But anyways, moving on to the second period play, and the Leafs would be ending up getting the next goal in this game. It'd be by William Nylander again. His second goal of the game, his 9th on the year, unassisted again as well. And that gives the Leafs a 3-1 lead. Also, that would be a shorthanded goal. I actually have not seen a shorthanded goal in a very long time too. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Shorthanded goal for Nylander. And another one unassisted. He literally got 2 with no assists. That's actually pretty cool. So, yeah, he got his 8th and 9th of the season this game. 3-1 Toronto, looking pretty good. And then moving on. The next goal in this game be by John Tavares, his 6th on the season. The assist would be by Nylander and Riley. And yeah, Nylander with 3 points, so pretty good for him. That give the Leafs a 4-1 lead. And as we know, 4-1 leads are not good for Toronto sports teams. And you guys are pretty much going to see it right now. You're going to see like the whole Toronto sports collapse going on. But yeah, you know, John Tavares, pretty good for him. 6 on the year. He's actually not having a too bad year either. He's actually doing pretty good this year. I'm not going to lie. You know, this year's actually doing okay. Like, he's doing okay so far. So you got to give Tavares some credit. But anyways, moving on. And the next goal for the Flames would be by Nikita Zadorov, his 1st on the season. Assist by Mangiapane and Jonathan Huberdeau. And that made it a 4-2 game. And unfortunate. Yeah, that was literally right after the JT goal too. Like, they were literally just finishing the announcement. Like, Mike Ross was like finishing his announcement for John Tavares' goal. And Zadorov put it in. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Also, there is some rumors about this guy as well, Nikita Zadorov. They're saying that he could come to the Leafs. And maybe even Noah Hannafin. That's crazy. If that happens, that's actually kind of wild that he did score. Maybe potentially against his future team. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how the trade deadline goes. That would be pretty cool if we get him. But I don't really doubt it. If there's a lot of, there actually has been some rumors around him in the Leafs. So, I mean, we'll see because it's Tree Living too. That's his former team. So I guess it makes sense. So, I mean, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, 4-2 game. And then moving on to the next goal for the Calgary Flames. It would be by AJ Greer. 2nd on the year for him, and then the assist would be by Mackenzie Rieger and Rasmus Anderson. And that make it a 4-3 game for the Leafs. And yeah, now starting to choke, as we all know pretty much very well. And yeah, pretty unfortunate. And that would be the score after the second period of play. 3-1, why am I 3-1? 4-3 game for the Leafs. Yeah, 4-3 lead for the Leafs after 2 periods. Getting pretty scared now. At this point, I was getting pretty scared, and the fans behind us, this is where it kind of started to get to me a little bit. But yeah, Flames fans, I mean, you guys aren't too bad in my book, to be honest with you. I mean, it was just those 2 fans. I mean, you guys know. I mean, like, I bet a lot of people feel the same way, like the visiting fans or the opposing fans just, like, going crazy against their team. It's rough, but it feels good when you get to do it, though, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. When you're on the, it's like the other way around. When you get to celebrate, it's pretty good. But anyways, move on to the third period. There'd only be 1 goal in this period. It'd be by the Calgary Flames, obviously. It'd be by Martin Papazil. I think that's how you say his name. His 2nd on the year. Assisted by Michael Backlund and Blake Coleman. 4-4 tie. And, yep, unfortunate. Tie game at 4. And that would be it for regulation. We'd go to overtime. There'd be no goals in the overtime period, and it was crazy. It was so scary. I thought we were going to lose like 5 times in the overtime for sure. I mean, there was so many chances for both sides. I mean, even the Leafs like almost won. I think Matthews almost got it too. It would have been nice if we won in overtime. The place would have went bananas, but I mean, we still kind of did go bananas at the end. But anyways, guys, with that being said, we're going to move on to the shootout. And yeah, I actually did write all the like scores and everything, so yeah, I'm just gonna go through each round and just tell you guys how it went. So I'll start with round 1 of the shootout. Toronto, Nylander took a shot for the Leafs in the first round. That was a save. But I think that was who was playing for the Flames again? I think it wasn't Markstrom, right? No, it was Vladar. Yeah, Vladar. I just remembered who was playing for the Flames in net. So yeah, saved by Vladar, and then Calgary, Huberdeau took a shot. Wall stopped it, and then we moved on to round 2. Round 2, Matthews took a shot. That would be a save. And then Sarangovic for the Flames would get a goal. That make it 1-0 for the Flames in the shootout. And at that point, I'm like, okay, yeah, we lost. We lost. I mean, I was at that point, I'm like, yeah, GG. But somehow, some way, in round 3, Mitch Marner would tie the shootout. at 1 apiece. He took the third shot, and he got it in. Thank goodness, ties the shootout at 1 apiece. Very good. Mitch Marner, I mean, yeah, he can definitely come up in big moments sometimes, so got to give Marner some credit. And then the shot for Calgary was by Connor Zary, and it was a save by Wall. Round 4, Toronto shot was by Nick Robertson. Vladar made the save, and then Calgary shot, former Leaf Calgary, boo. We were all booing him on that shot too. But luckily, Wall made the save, and then round 5, Max Domi got a goal for the Leafs on the 5th shot of the shootout, making it a 2-1 game for the Leafs. Oh my goodness, that was the first ever goal for Max Domi pretty much. I mean, it's not an official goal, but it's pretty much the first ever goal in the regular season for Max Domi. So that's pretty sick to actually see that live. That was awesome. When I was like, oh my goodness, he actually scored. That's crazy. But yeah, Max Domi, good for him. 2-1 Leafs in the shootout. And then finally, for the Flames, the final shot of the game by Dylan Dubé would be a save by Wall. And the Leafs would end up taking it in the shootout by the final score of 5-4. And at that point, I was screaming, really happy. We were even like screaming. Like we were even giving it to the Flames fans a little bit. Like we were like, yeah. It was awesome. After we won, I was like, oh, thank goodness we won. That was amazing. Yeah, it was good. After we won, I felt really happy. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know what? Who cares? A win's a win at the end of the day. It was a pretty ugly way to get the 2 points. But you know what? I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it. My second win of the season, live in person. And that makes my record now, at least at Scotiabank Arena, 2 wins, 1 loss in the year. So that's pretty good. Improving my record. Almost didn't. And somehow, some way, this Matthews jersey is still undefeated. Wow, what a game to go. And I mean, if I wore it to ours, we probably would have lost for sure. So I guess good thing I picked this jersey, I guess, because we won. So, I mean, there you go. There you go. And got pizza, got Popeyes. Overall, really good night to go. I'm glad I went. I mean, I almost did regret going when we were starting to blow it. But hey, Leafs still somehow pulled it out, got the win. Great game. And, I enjoyed my time. Overall, fun night to go. Fun Friday night. It was a great game. But anyways, guys, that's first great round to see you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, I want you guys to please leave a like on this video, scratch if you do. Hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts. Let's get what to if you guys are at this game. Any thoughts or feelings you guys have in general on this post-game reaction video, feel free to leave comments below. Let's see if you guys out there. And that's pretty much going to do it, guys. So have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. As a begin, it's probably going to be another announcement from me. I actually am going to a game soon, so you guys will be seeing another announcement from me probably pretty soon. So you guys will probably be seeing an announcement coming up in the near future. But yeah, just thank you guys for the support. My subs have been kind of slow. I mean, it's been kind of stuck at 170 for a while. But you know what? Regardless, I'm just going to keep making videos. So yeah, thanks for the support. Thanks for the people that have subscribed, giving me the likes and all that. Thanks for the continuous support, guys. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you guys at least watching the videos. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. But anyways, guys, that's what it's going to do, guys. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So, goalies go! Hopefully, they will play well in Sweden. Yeah, that is actually their next games in Sweden. So, yeah, the next game is, as of today, is the Detroit Red Wings in Sweden. So, yeah, good luck in Sweden. To the Toronto Maple Leafs, hoping the time change does not affect them at all. I mean, hopefully not. It probably will affect them a little bit, but hopefully they'll still win. But, yeah, hoping the Leafs play well in Sweden. Hoping they can continue playing good, hoping they can keep getting some wins. Playing maybe better on defense. They need to really pick up on the defense for sure. But, overall, best of luck to this team going forward. Hoping they can keep playing good hockey. And, yeah, just best of luck to the Leafs. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Have a great day, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. So, goalies go! And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out!